there is a fundamental problem we have to solve as Ghanaians. And that is the question of integrity and morals. You see, we are all busy castigating this young man and what he has done is bad and all that. But what steps are we taking as a country to groom young people? Because look, this thing we are seeing, maybe they are worse off. Go to the likes of East Legon, there are some strict cantonment, there are some strict, we claim that prostitution is illegal in this country, but it happens in the full glare of our security services. Sometimes we even find police people in some of those environments. Just like maybe the use of cannabis and all that stuff. We have even our own security officials participating in that process. And so we have a fundamental problem. A couple of years ago, I mean, a few times that I've been to the US, you know, you have friends who let's go to parties, let's go, and then you go there and you want to talk to any of, you know, the ladies, and they are not cheap to come by. They are not cheap to come by. They will play with you, they will talk with you, but you dare not cross the boundaries and say, let's go to my room. Without consent, you would have a problem, a big one at that matter. What happens to our Ghanaian ladies? And that's where we need to be getting to. When we were growing up in our secondary school, we used to have counseling and guidance, you know, sections in some of those places. Today, we have even our secondary schools, our own secondary school children, young people, telling adults, telling parents that they are on vacation and they should keep their husbands because they will come after them. Where are we going? When are we going to put our feet down as a nation to say that, hey, this is where we draw the line? And that parents be responsible for your children, teachers be responsible. We've seen even teachers taking advantage of young ones in this country. So for me, the debate is not only about what has happened. This is a one-off. How about the many others? Look, it will shock you. There are Ghanaian, I won't mention any gender, who are actively involved in porn and all that. Are you aware?
How much?
Yes.
You mean willing?
I mean, people. You can go to paid porn site, and you see Ghanaians participating in that process. It may be a matter of choice. Yeah,
it's their job.
I mean, they are trading. That's the sex for money, or money for sex, whatever. They are trading. They are paid to do it. We've seen it. I mean, let's not pretend.
Then it has to be poverty.
Yeah, we have a crisis on our hand as a country that we must deal with. And some of this would come from the boarding house system. We've lost the boarding house system. If you go to many of the Roman Catholic schools those days, the girls' schools, they even teach them how to walk, how to hold cutlery and all that. Those are part of the grooming process. We can't leave things to chance and expect that suddenly there will be some reform in our lifestyle, in our upbringing and all that. We need that going forward.